Hello, and welcome back to what is likely the penultimate episode in my playthrough of Pokemon Blue. In the last episode, we cleared everything up pretty much, we sorted out a lot of things, and we've finally reached Victory Road. In this episode, we'll probably aim to reach the famed Elite Four. So, to start off with, we need to solve a brief little puzzle, and as you can see, there are Zivats in here. There's also lots of fighting Pokemon generally. A lot of these battles I will be largely avoiding just because I'm not, as you well know, a lot of these battles can be sort of just a bit annoying. But the Zero will do a great deal of damage to most of these Pokemon. Rock's weakness to ground becomes very handy. Anyway, so a small little puzzle here where we sort of just push this large boulder up to here, push it up to there, we then push it there, then we push it down, and there we go. So what that does is that opens up paths on the pathways above, up here. And the reason that you really want to avoid a lot of these battles is because so you can also get chopped in here, but the trainer battles in this area are not easy. So like this, she's got a Persian, so we want to swap to kicks a lot, and we use jump kick, and there we go, so that worked nicely. And she's also got a Ninetales fire type. We're going to use swap in Somnus. We're going to use Surf. Okay, nearly half. And another half. There we go. So you can see that quite a lot of these Pokemon are a lot stronger than the equivalent sort of like located otherwise in the game. Now here you get a choice between two items. Up here you get TM43, which is, if I remember correctly, Razor Wind. Or Sky Attack. But as you can see, none of my Pokemon can learn Sky Attack, so again, it's another sort of pointless one. Now, the only way to get the other one, unfortunately, is to actually leave and go back in, and then you have to reset all the boulders that you moved. So once more we'll do that. The big issue with this area is sort of the effort it takes to get back here, I guess. So yeah, you want to have Elixir, you want to have stuff that I probably don't. Because, as you've probably found out through many times in this playthrough, I'm not always the most prepared for everything that's going to happen. I don't use too many digs, essentially. I mean, you can see I'm down to 6. And again, it's only, that was only 601 XP. The gold back gave me more, largely because it's obviously an evolved form. Any evolved form, I'll probably take, so you can get Machoke and Graveler in here. But yeah, any just like Onyx, Geodude, Zubat. There are really no point to me attacking these guys except for experience. But as we well know, I've already got a huge amount of experience. And the other one is a rare candy, and as we all know, rare candies are essentially just auto levels, essentially. And the way I'm going to pretty much use rare candies is I'm only going to use them in post-game content. Well, yeah. Should I use them in post-game or just before the Elite Four? I don't know. I think we'll do it post-game just because, like, the Elite Four, again, there's no real point in not having it before the Elite Four, so we'll just do that. So let's see. A lot of these guys are cool trainers. A lot of them have lots and lots of different Pokemon. This guy will hate me, largely because I've got attacks, Leech Life will be quadruply effective against that. So that will work nicely. But what you also see with a lot of these guys is that they have a variety of attacks, and that is quite different compared to, you know, a lot of the sort of the trainers that you see. You end up with a lot of different Pokemon. Obviously just here, you know, we've seen a Wartortle and a Charmeleon on the same trainer. He's also using X attacks, which again is not something that you know generally associate. And he's got a Charizard, which is interesting. But yeah, so obviously that guy had all of the, you know, different variations on the 4. Golbat. Don't make me unable to escape. Thank you. I might go back. Don't know whether that was just because Zero is better at this, I don't know, but I was not being unable to escape a lot more with Zero, so I'm going to just use him for the moment. It might well be a speed thing, and a lot of Parasec's big weaknesses are just down to its speed. Okay, we can skip all of these. That boulder obviously won't go anywhere. So we continue moving around. We've got this guy here, who is a black belt and therefore has fighting Pokemon. And for that we have Lepidopter and Psychic. Machop should not be difficult after a Machamp, and a Machoke should not be difficult after the Machoke at the start. So 3 easy wins, 3 easy Pokemon, 3 easy victories. I mean, this guy says, you wish to challenge the Elite Four, and you're like, yes, yes I do. Drowsy are annoying. I'm gonna go Cordyceps. Annoyingly, I've obviously got this issue with poison. Use a Hyper Potion. Don't know how much that does. Okay. Okay, I'm sure that. There we go. Okay. I wasn't sure how much that would do. We can use. Okay, he's going to suffer from that. This constant sort of moving about of his Pokemon. It's not going to help him much, especially when I can essentially heal back a huge amount of what I can get off these guys. Damn, that's annoying. I'm going to use Swords Dance again, just so that essentially Leech Life should be a one-hit kill on all of these guys. Got Psybeam, which is dangerous, but there we go. So, defeat lots more Psychic Pokemon. Red also came through here. Here's the sort of obstacle that we've got to get out of the way of. Another trainer. This one's a tamer, so it's got. Okay, so those Fury Swipes are taking off 10 per hit. I can use that. He's also got a Golduck, which is pure water, oddly enough. So we can use Mega Drain, and it will be super effective. Really? Mega Drain missed? Didn't realise it could miss. But Mega Drain does decent damage, and there we go, up to level 47. And in many ways, I'm sort of keeping the poison at bay, as it were. Probably could have killed that copper. This guy got TM17. He's got a Mr. Mime at level 48, which is a good level. There we go. You use light screen against my physical attacks, it won't work. So that worked quite nicely. What item we got? submission, which we won't be teaching to a Pokemon. It's a fighting-based attack. So could use it on Hitmonlee, but really what we want on Hitmonlee is high jump kick. So what I might do, so I might move him to the front. He should have everything on the sort of the wild Pokemon as there were of this area. But again, they don't. Again, not one match from these guys. I need to just, okay, so here it's got an Executor, which is bad news for me, but good news for Cordyceps, because it should literally mean that I just need to use Leech Life, and yeah, there we go. Ooh, nice. Large chunk of his health gone. A Cloyster, which means we can go to Somnus, use Thunderbolt. And because Cloyster's got such weak sort of special defense, but such high it's got very weak special defense, but very high standard defense. It means that it actually doesn't really help. I mean, it helps it against like its rock weakness, but does not help it against many of its other weaknesses. So again, we can zip around here. What we do want to do is we want to start pushing this boulder here. So Pokemon, we want to go Kick Slot and use Strength. And we want to go up, and we want to go across. And probably move. Yeah, I did move it wrong. That's annoying. But thankfully, there's always a way out, which is go up here. The interesting about up here is we have the chance to catch our final legendary Pokemon. So I've got a guard special. This guy, who is a Pokemaniac, and he's called Charmeleon. That's annoying, but you know. And then he's got a Lickitung, so we can go to Psychic Slot as a normal type. And go. So Pokemaniac is down, and now we can plan our final attack, which is on Moltres. So we're going to save here because I don't know whether Cordyceps being first is best idea. We shall see. No is the answer to that. But I can put it to sleep, which is quite nice. Okay, I want to use Toxic. Really? Okay, so Toxic doesn't work on Moltres for some reason. See, this is the issue. You need to be able to take off enough when you're doing well. So what I'm going to restart. I'm going to bring in Lepidopter first. Use Sleep Powder, and there we go, straight to sleep. Good. We'll use Psychic. We'll use Psychic again. We'll use Psychic. We'll use Psychic again. Use something that's not going to hurt a flyer. So that's probably the best idea to go to Cordyceps. I'm going to guess that he's faster than me, so if I use Spore then, that was nice. If I use Leech Life, that should do virtually nothing, yeah. If I use Mega Drain, yeah, that's good, okay. I'm going to now hope, yeah, Yes, what a great guess again. So I got lucky there twice, kind of. But now we're going to start pumping in the Ultra Balls. So, and now I'm screwed. I can just use Ultra Balls. Use ball. Nope. Okay. I'm going to use Lepidopter, and we're going to use Sleep Powder, and we're going to use Ultra Ball. And there we go, on the only third Ultra Ball. So yeah, all of the great legendary bird Pokemon have been caught. And we're now moving back. So we move back. Thankfully, the one that I misplaced has been moved. Used Earthquake on a flying type. That was not clever of that Graveler. Nonetheless, so we'll zip through this. We want to go as a kick slot, we can use strength. So go up. And I didn't mean to do that. That's going to be annoying. Might as well just scrap this TM47, which I can't remember what is. I don't think it's particularly useful. A wild Marowak. Jump kick worked quite nicely there. And again, we got to go back here. Pokemon, so kick slot strength. So we only want to move this up 2. Let's see if I can do that. There we go. And then we want to move it along. And we keep meeting lots of wild Pokemon. So we move this down, we then move this across, across, down, 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 across, and there we go. So that's now on that button, which is rather important because that means that we can go up here. So, another cool trainer. This one's got a Parasect, and as we know, Parasect is weak, especially to fire, so we use Flamethrower, and it's quadruply effective. You've also got a Dugong, for which I will use Somnus, and that is highly useful, getting the paralysis there. I did not expect that, but I got it, and I'm not going to argue. And then he had a Chansey, and Chansey obviously with its insane HP, you could see how slow, like, the sort of the health went down there. Really? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, I suppose that's just weak. It's weak defense. So, as far as I remember, these guys are like... what do I have? I have a few revives, I might as well use them. And I've got lots of super potions as well. So yeah, okay. I mean, using some items there, yeah, you don't usually end up doing that, but what I can do, I didn't mean to go to, that wasn't clever, but well, I'll go to Somnus. I can use Amnesia. Super potion. I think I'm going to need to use a hyper potion in that case. And he's used Guillotine and Mist, which means I can use Thunderbolt, and my Amnesia heightened Thunderbolt will slice through hopefully all of these guys. That's 2, and then a Blastoise Thunderbolt takes it down. There we go. So we're up to level 48 on Dear Snorlax. And then this person, if I remember, has grass types. In which case, yes, she has grass poison types, which is beautiful for my... Use Leech Life, and yeah, just straight away takes a huge amount off. I can use that on Weeping Bell as well, and back up to full health. and I can use it on Victory Bell too. I might not kill it in one, but it would have been a 2-hit kill. But I could put it to sleep, and then just Mega Drain it. Well, no, then just swap to Norbert and use Flamethrower. So there we go. Not a difficult battle. And now we can. Okay, so here is an important bit. Whilst I keep, killing these Onyx. Yeah, we push that down there. And obviously we can't get in there because of the positioning. Here we can hit this and move around, move back essentially. But yeah, there's not much point in doing that. So what we will do is we will move back and we'll fall down the hole. Another Graveler. And another Graveler that uses Explosion. Not happy about that. It's very annoying. Item. I should have. Do I have another Super Potion? Yeah, I do. A couple more. So this is the one you've got to be careful that you don't sort of mess up with, but it's not difficult, it's just move it to there. We now move up. I'm pretty sure, we've faced this guy, we end up going up here, which leads to here. This allows us to go here, and then we have the exit, which, that is Victory Road completed. So we're gonna zip up here through the maze of Pokemon statues, the Indigo Plateau, and we reach here. And so this guy tells us that we have to face the Elite Four in succession, which is, one of the main difficulties when it comes to this. We will obviously heal, and we will buy some stuff. When we sell, guard spec is 350. Okay, so now if we look at our items, escape ropes, useless, parallels, heals, again. I'm just trying to think, do any of their Pokemon have paralysis inflicting effects? I don't think so. Elixir are useful, Super Potions, it's health. Revives, obviously, Burn Heals, pretty useless. Ultra Balls, useless by now. TM43 is Sky Attack and is useless. TM17 is Submission, and TM47 is Explosion. But as you can see, none of my Pokemon can learn Explosion. So we will sell our escape ropes, which I did not need as soon as I got Dig. Paralysis Heal, Burn Heal. We will sell all 18 of our Ultra Balls, which means I did not expect it to be so easy to catch Moltres, but as it was. Until TM47, TM17, and TM43, which leaves us with these. And now we can buy back. Now these are the interesting ones. So a full heal cures any status ailment and brings you up to full health, if I remember. A max potion brings you up to full health. A full restore brings you up to full health and cures any status ailments. I think a full heal is just used on any status ailment, so it's just cure any status ailment. A full restore is all health and status ailments. A revive is obvious, and a max repel we don't need. So the important ones here are full restores and max potions. I'm gonna get probably 25 of each. I do not expect to be using that many, but it's fun to spend the money, and that leaves me with what, 99,000 stuff. I can now go over to here and I can go to my PC. I can deposit my super rod and that rare candy. I can withdraw. We don't need rare candies, but I can withdraw these max revives. I can withdraw this full heal. I can withdraw these full restores. I can withdraw this master ball, and that will be foreseen for good reason in the end. I can withdraw those max potions. Everything else can stay where it is. So, we've got all of this. I might as well withdraw the 10 rare candies as well. So, that leaves me pretty much in a position to face the Elite Four, and I'm feeling pretty good about my team. 47, 45, 47, 46, 48, 48. Do I want to use full? I mean, like, you know, they're obviously not level 50s yet. Do I want to use rare candies on these guys before? No, I think that's cheat. Well, it's not cheating. Obviously, the game gives it to you, so it's not a way of cheating, but I like the challenge, and I'm hoping with this team I should be able to have the right strategy for the Elite Four. One thing we will do this time, for the sake, is show you the Pokédex, seeing as I'm pretty sure we've still got a little bit of time left. So, Pokédex, just showing you the fact that I have caught the first of each Pokemon family, as it were, that I can. Can't catch a Bulbasaur because I chose Charmander and equally the Squirtle. Caught a Caterpie, caught a Weedle, Pidgey, Rattata, Spearow. You can't catch Ekans in blue. Pikachu, Sandshrew, Nidoran, Clefairy, and that one is Clefable. And you don't see any wild Clefable, I think, in the game. Vulpix, and Jigglypuff, Zubat, and you can't get Oddish in blue. Paras, Venonat, Diglett, Meowth, Psyduck. You can't get Mankey, and you can't get Growlithe. We can get Poliwag. No Poliwraths, because you need Water Stones to evolve them. I don't know why they're not actually evolved though. Abra, Machop, and no Machamp, another Pokemon that needs to evolve through trading. Bellsprout and Tentacool, Geodude, no Golem, Ponyta, Slowpoke, Magnemite, Farfetch'd, Doduo, Seal, Grimer, Shoulder, Ghastly, and no Gengar yet. Obviously Agatha has. Onyx, Drowsy, Krabby, Voltorb, Execute, Cubone, Hitmonlee. You can't. Obviously I chose Hitmonlee, so I can't get Hitmonchan, and I didn't mean to do that, so we'll keep going down. Got Lickitung, Coughing, Rhyhorn, Chansey, Tangler, Kangaskhan, Horsey, Goldeen, Staryu, Mr. Mime. 1, 2, 3 is, I think, is Electabuzz, potentially. The Jinx is 1, 2, 4. I've got Scyther and Electabuzz, both of which I can't catch, but I think Scyther is 1, 2, 3 and Electabuzz is 1, 2, 5. I can, however, catch Magmar and Pinsir, Tauros, Magikarp, but no Gyarados. We see one when I think Lance has a Gyarados. Got Lapras, Ditto, Eevee, and its 3 evolutions. We don't see any of them actually in the game, which is quite interesting. But obviously it's Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon. We've got Porygon, we've got Omanyte and Omastar. I can't catch Kabuto because I chose the different fossil, and hence I can't get Kabutops. We've got Aerodactyl, Snorlax, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and Dratini. And obviously we see the evolution of Dratini later on. And at the end of the game we will catch Pokemon 150. So we should see. But nonetheless, hope you've enjoyed the trek through Victory Road. Everything is set for a pretty epic battle against the Elite Four, and I hope to see you then.